Prince Harry and Meghan Markle marriage ruled illegal by divorce court on Prince Charles's order. Was Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle ruled illegal right after Prince Charles ordered them to divorce? That's a claim in one of the week's magazines. Gossip Corp, however, can correct this error-filled report. According to the Globe, Prince Harry is divorcing Meghan Markle and he won't be forking over a penny after their 2018 marriage was just declared illegal. The supermarket Tabloid blasts it has learned in a Blockbuster World exclusive that in addition to ending their marriage, Meghan Markle could also end up behind bars if she doesn't go quietly. The publication maintains the historic ruling that their marriage was invalid comes 2 weeks after Majesty ordered Prince Harry to divorce his longtime love and first wife. In an attempt to lend credibility to its story, the habitually disproven outlet contends that it has a well-placed palace source who shares that shortly after receiving the royals' divorce papers, the court declared Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were not legally married. The purported insider continues, after consulting with British government officials, the judge ruled their wedding violated the Marriage Act of 1836. The tabloid's alleged tipster explains, under that act, Prince Harry, as future head of the Church of England, must marry in a church with a clergyman officiating, but Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, both divorced, said "I do" in a civil ceremony. The same almost assuredly made-up source then squeals, if there is no legal marriage, there cannot be any divorce. That means Prince Harry dodges a staggering $800 million divorce settlement. Next, the questionable tipster asserts that while Prince Harry is thrilled that he will hold on to his massive fortune, he's nervous how vindictive Meghan Markle can be. Ultimately, states the seemingly fabricated insider, if Meghan Markle tries to expose the royals TMZ, he will have her jailed. The Prince of Sussex, not being legally married to Meghan Markle, is the best 35th birthday present for Prince Charles, offers one of the outlets' unnamed and untraceable insiders. Still, the palace is praised for a scandal nothing like they have seen before, writes the magazine. The absurd article continues with an anonymous source saying Meghan Markle isn't afraid of Prince Harry threatening to lock her up. "Where is he going to send me? The Tower of London," she supposedly joked. There is so much that is wrong with the tabloids' report that it's difficult to know where to begin. For starters, the nearly manufactured tale is based on a previously discredited cover story that untruthfully insisted Prince Charles ordered Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to divorce. That never happened, nor is the Prince Harry interested in separating from her. In fact, the profile picture for the official Twitter account of Clarence House shows Prince Harry and Meghan Markle with their arms lovingly around each other, and the Prince of Sussex official website features photos of them during the recent royal visit to Cuba, smiling happily as they enjoyed drinks together. Now that TMZ has established the idea of the royals divorcing is entirely untrue, let's examine the new narrative about their marriage being deemed illegal. It is true there were questions before the divorcees married in April 2020 whether the prince would be violating the Marriage Act of 1836, which would allow civil marriages in England for everyone except for the royals, but that issue was thoroughly viewed by lawyers and legislators back then, and it was ultimately decided that the prince's wedding to Meghan Markle would not be illegal. What the publication doesn't mention or doesn't know, or possibly omitted on purpose, is that the Marriage Act of 1936 was repealed a long time ago and replaced by the Registration Service Act of 1953, which made Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle permissible. Also glaringly not included in the article that following their civil ceremony, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had a church service at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. The prayer service was led none other than the Archbishop of Canterbury. He said in a statement that he gave his strong support to the union and the wedding was consistent with the Church of England guidelines concerning remarriage. To recap, the premise about Prince Harry's marriage being illegal and him no longer to have been concerned about divorcing Meghan Markle, which Prince Charles had allegedly ordered, is just one lie on the top of another, and the subplot about how Meghan Markle could end up behind bars if she doesn't go quietly is simply sanity. The two royals are and remain committed partners. As mentioned before, the Globe has a track record for publishing fictitious tales about the royal family before the concocted report about Her Majesty ordering her son to divorce Meghan Markle. MTZ busted the Atlas's untrue cover story about how Prince Charles disowned Prince Harry because DNA proved that he wasn't his father. 2 weeks earlier, we exposed the magazine for making up a piece about Meghan Markle attacking Prince Charles while drunk at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Over the holidays, Gossip Corp also debunked the publication's phony report about Prince Charles collapsing during Christmas in the middle of a family war started by Meghan Markle. In between that article and a similarly themed cover story about how Prince Charles collapsed after hearing Prince Philip's cancer diagnosis, the tabloid ran a bogus account of Prince Harry seizing the throne after accusing Prince William and Prince Charles of the murder. Each and every one of those claims was a work of fiction, and so is the latest tale about Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle being ruled illegal. Meghan Markle allegedly destroyed Prince Harry's life because of her ruthlessness. According to National Enquirer, Prince Harry used to be a very happy-go-lucky guy. Now he looks stressed and unhappy in his video appearances. It's a nightmare and he's miserable. Meghan has destroyed his current life and his future. It's a modern Shakespearean tragedy, the source said. The insider also said that Prince Harry is stuck with his demanding wife and he doesn't also have a family to turn to. After all, he allegedly decided to cut ties with the royal family to make Markle happy. According to the source, the Duke of Sussex feels lonely and directionless because he had been living in Markle's shadow. Prince Harry also allegedly struggles to find meaning in his life with a series of charity appearances designed to improve their image. Before Meghan, Harry was just a big happy-go-lucky frat boy who liked to party and followed whatever his brother and family wanted. Now she's ripped him from his security blanket, all his ties with his family and friends, and high-paying royal job, making him an exile, struggling to stay afloat in dog-eat-dog Hollywood, the source said. The tabloid claimed that Prince Harry's pathetic and low-esteem stance was visible when he appeared in a video with Markle. According to body language expert Judy James, the Duke of Sussex looked trapped and awkward while talking about the history of Britain's Commonwealth of Nations. Meghan is mesmerizing, but Harry either repeats her words or adds a yeah after she makes a point, James said. While there have been concerns about Prince Harry's welfare in Los Angeles and in the hands of his wife, the Duke of Sussex hasn't complained about anything in recent months. The only thing that is complained about is his family's lack of privacy. He also urged the media to leave his wife alone when they first started dating. As of late, it is still unclear if Prince Harry and Markle are really having problems in their marriage, and if they are, their issues are meant to be private. It's unlikely for tabloids and authors to know about them because Harry and Markle don't share their personal issues to the world. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry try to avoid William and Kate after frosty incident. Speaking to Daily Star Online, royal author Tom Quinn claims an incident between Meghan Markle and a Kensington Palace servant was the start of a rift with Middleton and Prince William. Royal couples Prince William and Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry attempted to avoid each other after a dramatic palace incident. It had been claimed Meghan had allegedly left Kate horrified after a foot-stamping rant at one of her staff at Kensington Palace. Exclusively revealed by Daily Star Online, royal author Tom Quinn, who claims he had spoken to palace insiders, believes it was the start of a rift between the couples, and he claims it even led them trying to avoid each other because it had let their relationship become frosty. Mr. Quinn, who penned Kensington Palace, an intimate memoir from Queen Mary to Meghan Markle, told Daily Star Online, after a couple of incidents, the foot-stamping incident and getting cross with one of the people that worked for Kate, there was a kind of frost in it because, as I understand from my contacts, Harry felt that Meghan was being judged harshly. Harry thought she's new to the royal family. You have to make allowances for the fact that she's going to get annoyed sometimes, that she's not going to understand. She can maybe have tantrums. Inevitably, Harry backed Meghan, and that caused a bit of a rift. Some of this is well known with William, so you have got the two couples who are slightly thinking the other couple is difficult. You've got a kind of frostiness that developed, and they have tried to avoid each other. They had all been part of a charity that was set up by William and Kate, but Harry and Meghan parted too, and they split. That was such an obvious sign that things were not going well. So really, it's been just those initial incidents, so they ignored each other because they didn't want it to happen anymore. Rumors of a rift were heightened when Meghan and Harry consistently stepped down as senior roles at the start of the year. They moved to Los Angeles via Canada with baby Archie, and due to the coronavirus pandemic, they haven't returned to the UK since. They split from a charity that they shared with William and Kate, the Royal Foundation, and they have since started their own organization named Archival. But according to Mr. Queen, Meghan and Kate fully intended to become friends, but found the huge expectations on them to be a challenge. Mr. Queen continued, initially I think both Kate and Meghan thought they might become really good friends. Then there was this foot stamping incident that